Hello everybody and welcome to week 4 of the NFL. Aaron the Boss here, Man 15, the Jaguars fantasy draft franchise. Week 4, the 1-2 Jaguars will take on the 0-2-1 Chargers. That's right, the Chargers got a tie this season. But before we go into the game, let's look at some last week's stats from a comeback drive from Blake Bortles and Lamar McClain in the end zone for a touchdown pass for 7 points to take the lead with approximately 12 seconds left for the Colts to drive down the field, in which Matt Ryan throws a late pick. Blake Bortles had a career game of 318 yards, 3 TDs, no picks, 84 yards for his longest pass of the career and his year. Just beautiful numbers on that game. 149.3 for the QB rating, as in his first 2 starts he's already looking good. Week 3 heading into week 4, he's only got 2 starts. Week 1 was actually Zach Mettenberger. He still has a great game. 7 catches, 154 yards, 1 TD, along with Brandon Cooks on the average game, and Marshawn Lynch. Pass rushing from the Colts was pretty devastating, as they got to us 6 times, as the Jaguars only got to the quarterback twice. Not something that we want to see, we want to improve upon. Not many kicking field goals by either team, as only 1 by the Colts. That's what gave them the 17 points. And not much kick or punt returns by both teams. I take that back, there was. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I'm talking about touchdowns. Downs played the most was Nick Perry. He had, I believe, 2 sacks. Behind him is Deshaun Goltz and Evan Mathis on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here are the top players of the Week 3 matchups. DeMarco Murray, NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Orlando Scandrick on the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And look who it is, Blake Bortles, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. We like to see in that, and then Derek Johnson. Oh, man. Another killer on that game. He was the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Stay tuned for Week 4 against the 0-2-1 and Chargers. Just real quick, I want to look at the standings here. We should be 1-2 right now. We are tied with the Colts. Take a look back at my other videos, and that will explain why we are 1-2. The Titans taking the lead in the division, surprisingly 3-0, and the Texans, oh my, 0-3. Not something where you want to be. Welcome everybody to Week 4 of the NFL season underway. We got Jaguars and Chargers football coming up, as Hakeem Nicks, 14 receptions, 182 yards, and a touchdown on the season for the wideout for the San Diego Chargers, as Kenny Stills right by him, 18 receptions, 284 yards, and 2 TDs on the season. We underway in San Diego, California, looking for nice weather. Let's see what we get. Cloudy weather, of course. But welcome everybody to Week 4. Week 3 was a tough matchup, especially the entire season, most, really, with the Jacksonville Jaguars. So they lost their first 2 games. Won last week in a tight matchup. Tight game so far, not good defense. Giving up way too many rushing yards. Passing yards, not really. Matt Ryan only had like 30 yards passing last week, which I believe that would be the below average and the worst of the NFL, record books. As we will see taking on Jay Cutler, Blake Bortles warming up. Will Jay Cutler throw 1 or more picks? Please rank down below in the comments of how many picks he will throw. I'm guessing 3. But we'll find out. Stephen Konkowski will kick the ball. Crowd's getting pumped. It is getting loud up in here. And football of Week 4. Here we go. Brandon Cooks and number 39 in the backfield waiting to kick it off. And here we go. We'll see where the Jaguars drive will continue and start off at the 26-yard line. Blake Bortles 4 TDs and 2 picks on the season, as well as 541 yards. Again, look at my previous videos, and that explains why we have 2 picks. Week 2 was definitely not a great matchup, and definitely not a great game, as we played like complete trash. We were the definition of trash of Week 2. It was just devastating and terrible. As here we go, 5-out screen. 5-out formation by the Jaguar football team. As 1 safety in the backfield for the Chargers. Blitz is today, maybe. As Blake Bortles throws across his body as he finds Marshawn Lynch over the middle. First down pass, first completion of the day, 15 yards. That's a great way to start the game. Get a first down on the first play of the game. We want to see more of that. Jason World's on the tackle as he retired this year in real life, not the game. Because how is he still here? Is Blake Bortles gives the ball to Marshawn Lynch. He's stuck behind the line. I can't speak today. Cloudy weather is getting into my head right now. A lot of stuff going on in real life, really. 2nd and 12. That was a loss of 2. The crowd is loud. Is it louder than Seattle? I don't know about that. It's Blake Bortles finds his wide receiver on a out route, number 15, for a gang of maybe 3 or 4. Justin Hunter. Take a look at the Chargers defensive line. Oh man, Cameron Jordan, Muhammad Wilkerson, not 2 people who you want to see on that defensive line. They got Jason World, Seal Moore, and their secondary is also tough as they got DJ Ward, TJ. Oh my God, man, TJ Ward, Sean Smith, and the safety Young. 3rd and 9 coming up. Can Jacksonville get the first down that they need? 9 yards to get it. 5 minutes in the first quarter. We'll find out, see what he does as he finds his man into the ground. He goes! Incomplete and intended to his tight end. 4th and 9 coming up. They got to punt the ball away. Great pressure by the San Diego Chargers. The blocking needs to get better as last week gave up 6 sacks. That's a lot. That's more than the average per game. As the Chargers will start their drive at the 26-yard line. We will see Jay Cutler and his terrible football skills. But when you play the Jaguars, you never know what's going to happen. They got Lamar Miller in the back. He's going to... Another freaking game of running, I guarantee it. As Lamar Miller gets the carry. Gets a gain of about 8 yards on his first carry of the day. Will Jay Cutler throw? We'll find out as we take a look at the Chargers offensive line. Not great. As they got receivers, Martavis Bryant, Makee Nix, Lamar Miller, along with Jared Cook. I expect to see a balanced game for the Chargers, but we don't know. It's Jay Cutler. We'll see what he does. It is a pass play. Ooh! Jay Cutler, he's begging for the pick already. That was a tight throw, great completion. I give it to that. I don't think that should have been completed, but what a pass. That almost was picked off. Dangerous throw. That is an Aaron Rodgers throw. Is this Aaron Rodgers here? Oh man, what a great first down pass. Martavis Bryant by Jay Cutler. There's a man in motion on Ty Leach. They run the ball. Lamar Miller as he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Number 52 on the stop. Lamar Miller goes nowhere. Let's take a look at the Jaguars defense. It is not one you want to mess with, as we got 3 all-pro defensive players on that line. Along in the secondary, you got D. Miller, Jonathan Banks, Deshaun Gullison, and TJ McDonald. Jerry McCoy is still out, sadly. When he gets back, it's going to be even, that D-line's going to be even more scarier. In fact, let's check out the medical center real quick. I believe he comes back next week. If he was injured week 2 and he's... What? Okay, we got to fix the depth chart then. That's weird. Why the heck is Antonio Johnson starting over Jerry McCoy? He's not even on the roster spot. That's how bad... Whatever, man. Alright. Jerry McCoy is back in the game. I don't know what happened there. 2nd 13 coming up, first quarter. Jay Cutler, play action kind of ish. Late the handoff, halfback delay, I don't know. Gain of 2 yards for Lamar Miller. Halfback draw, I forget the name of it. I don't know why. I thought it was halfback delay, but I don't know. But J.J. Watt's ready to make some sandwich for himself, as he will hope to get a sack today on Jay Cutler. Along with the other defensive players, as he's got time in the pocket. Oh! He suck! Speaking of J.J. Watt, look who it is! The man himself in 99, wearing yellow, teal, black, and white. J.J. Watt gets the sack. The Chargers have to punt the ball away. Cliff Haver's like, yeah, man, good job. Gus Bradley's pumped too. Is the Jaguar football team ready to turn it around? Are they going to go on a 2-game win streak? We'll have to keep it up and find out. They'll have to keep it up, not us. As what a deep punt. Oh my God. That's like a 70-yard punt. Oh man, it's a touchback though. Blake Bortles and company will be taking the ball at the 20-yard line. 2 minutes remaining left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 coming up. 1 safety in the back. 3 wideouts for the Jaguars. Hand the ball off to Marshawn Lynch up the middle, a gain of 5 yards, trying to push himself forward. 2 rushes, 2 yards on the day for him. Not a good debut this season for Marshawn Lynch on the Jaguar team. Not good at all. Jason World's there again. He's being plays. He's making plays. He's playmaker all over the place right now. We've seen his name a few times. We'll see it more as Blake Bortles finds his man wide open in the flats. Justin Hunter again trying to fight for the yards he needs. 3rd down and coming up for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Completion in the flats to Justin Hunter. Shy of the 1st down. Blake Bortles drops back, finds Andrew Carlos in the flats. 1st down, they continue the drive. At the 32-yard line, that was approximately 4 yards of a completion. Great read by Blake Bortles. Larry Johnson on the tackle. 1st down coming up, 10 seconds remaining in the 1st quarter. Blake Bortles calling his play today. Blake Bortles going deep, and he almost finds his man. TJ Ward's over there. Dangerous throw as he went on the veteran safety. Intended to Justin Hunter. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Time for one more play left of the 1st quarter as they give the ball to Marshawn Lynch up the middle for a gain of about 4 yards. That will wrap up your 1st quarter of football. Tie game here, 0-0 in San Diego. Coming up. Welcome back to more football. 2nd quarter underway. Left of the 1st half. 7 minutes. 3rd down, 7 coming up for the Jacksonville Jaguars. As they just intended the completion to Justin Hunter. Blake Bortles stops back, across the middle, almost intercepted by Ray Malaluga. Dangerous throw. That was an easy giveaway right there. Could have been picked off. That was not a good pass by Blake Bortles. Not how you want to continue the game. They got to put the ball away. 3 rushing plays today, 7 passing plays today for the Jaguars. There's another deep punt. 2 deep punts today that we've seen, one by the Chargers and one by the Jaguars. They got some legs. Those are some strong, hefty legs. 1st down, coming up for the Chargers. Jay Cutler didn't look too good on his 1st drive as he didn't throw a lot either. But Lamar Miller's ready to get the ball. Morris J.J. Watt gets another sack. Back to back on Jay Cutler. He had one previous to end their last drive, and he gets another one here. It was good blocking. It's just, you just can't guard J.J. Watt for that long. Good coverage, too, as everybody was just standing there doing nothing. Man, do people on their team really like Jay Cutler? I wouldn't. It's coming from a Packers fan, though. Anyway, 2nd and 5, 2nd and 15 coming up. It's a screen pass. Lamar Miller shakes off a sack, and he's sacked again. Gerald McCoy down at the 5-yard line. 3rd down, 25 coming up. Jay Cutler gets sacked 3 times, technically in a row. Not good. That was a screen pass that just went nowhere. Negative 15 yards a day so far for the Chargers. 3rd down, 25. Are they going to get another sack? Here's J.J. Watt. Sacks Jay Cutler. Safety. 3 sacks for J.J. Watt. The crowd's booing. What a sack. Three tackles, 3 sacks. Chargers gave up 2 points. 1st down, 10 coming up from a safety by the Chargers, giving up a good sack for the Jaguars by J.J. Watt. 3 sacks on the day for J.J. Watt already. Only the 1st half as Marshawn Lynch gets the ball on the outside for a gain of 2 yards, 4 rushes, 7 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up. J.J. Watt has 3 sacks on the day, like I just said. 1 ending the drive, and 1 just giving up another drive. He sacks Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler was trying to scramble, but Jay Cutler, you got to do better than that. You got to throw the ball away or something. The Chargers they are right now confused. The D-line's getting to the quarterback today. They got to figure something out as a complete pass over the middle. 3rd down and 1 coming up. Will the Chargers stop the Jaguars offense? They get the ball to Marshawn Lynch as he goes up the middle. Does a spin move. Getting about 10 yards. 1st down coming up. The Chargers again are 0-2-1 on the season. Getting a tie in week 2. As the Jaguars are 1-2 on the season. Winning last week against the Colts in a tight game with 12 seconds left. They score a touchdown on their last drive. So rush up the middle for Marshawn Lynch. Starting to get the ball more. He got the ball more than this week than last week. His last week he had 6 carries. So actually he ties for last week. His last week he only had 6 carries for approximately 12 to 20 yards. There's Blake Bortles. Drops back, finds his man across. Justin Hunter again for a 1st down. 6 for 9, 38 yards on the day for Blake Bortles. Last week, Blake Bortles getting a pass rating of 149.3. 301 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions. That's a career day for the rookie. Great performance as Blake Bortles follows another pass. This time to Brandon Cooks. 9-yard gain. 2-minute warning coming up. 2-0. Jaguars. Jaguars, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 safeties in the back for the Chargers. As Blake Bortles will scramble. First down for the Jaguars. I keep trying to say Chargers, I keep trying to say Jaguars, it's just, they both sound alike. I'm sorry, it's so annoying, I know, I'm getting really mad at myself for saying that. 1:45 left of the 1st half. Jaguars in scoring range. Blake Bortles, 4 wide receivers set. Blake Bortles throws, it's intercepted! Blake Bortles on the tackle. Larry Johnson. Blake Bortles, just, you gotta make better reads, that's all I can say. Wow. I don't know how you didn't see him, Blake. And their promising drive, it ends there with an interception with a minute left of the 2nd quarter. Jay Cutler has a chance to get a score here. And he finds a man over the middle, number 10, getting about 6 yards. No huddle offense by the Chargers. Cutler hikes the ball, steps back in the pocket, will scramble. Jay Cutler breaks the tackle. And he's down for the 1st down as J.J. Watt misses a sack. J.J. Watt gets the ball, drops back, and he misses a sack by Nagamatsu. Going deep, it's deflected. Deshaun Goldson. J.J. Watt missed a sack last week on Matt Ryan, and he misses another one here today. That you just don't see that from J.J. Watt. Huh. It's very odd. It's J.J. Watt. Pardon me. As Jay Cutler gets sacked by a blitz from the safeties. James Laurinaitis is over there. Not sure who got credit for the sack. Either the safety or the linebacker did. 3rd and 18 coming up. 53 seconds left of the 2nd quarter. Lamar Miller gets the ball, and he goes nowhere. Timeout called by the Jacksonville Jaguars. They got to punt the ball away. The defensive line is getting to the quarterback today. That's what we need. That's what we had to prove upon. We're seeing it today as our defense has definitely stepped up in the last 2 weeks. Not giving up many rushing yards nor passing yards. The defense is finally starting to turn around. That's a good thing and a good sign for this team. As great punt by the Chargers. Average return with the Jacksonville Jaguars. They will start their drive at the 27-yard line. 2-minute offense for the Blake Bortles and company. 41 seconds left. Tick tock, tick. The clock is ticking. 2-0 Chargers down. Blake Bortles throws the ball, completes. It's incomplete over the middle, intended to Brandon Cooks. He dropped the ball. A lot of people over there just couldn't hold on to it. One safety in the back. The Bortles drops back, scrambling a little bit, and he will just throw it away out of bounds. Third down coming up. Chris Bradley said earlier this week that this team needs to start becoming its team, meaning it needs to be more balanced. They got to start scoring more points. They just not doing what they want to do. Their whole scheme this year kind of got messed up after the preseason losses and just everything that's been going on so far with the Jacksonville Jaguars. As Blake Bortles throws across the body, finds Justin Hunter wide open for a first down to continue the drive at the 49-yard line. 23 seconds remaining left of the first half. Stay tuned to halftime to see some stats. And watch some highlights. First down coming up. Jaguar football. Blake Bortles throws. I'm not really sure how to describe that. I really don't. Anyway, incompletion pass. Second 10 coming up. 20 seconds remaining left of the first half. Blake Bortles stops back. Going deep. Overthrown in the end zone. Third down. Not a good start for Blake Bortles today. Not a good start for Bortles. Blake Bortles drops back. Finds his man over the middle. Oh! Almost intercepted by Young. Incomplete pass. 4th and 10 coming up. They got to put the ball away. With 10 seconds remaining. Can San Diego score? The punt, it's going in the end zone. They will have 5 seconds. Possibly a Hail Mary pass to get a score. They are going to kneel it down. That will take us into the second half. For more football to come. 2-0 Jacksonville up. Interesting game so far. Good defense. Somehow there's still 1 second left on the clock. Don't know how. Anyway, see y'all in the second half. Welcome everybody to the second half of football. 2-0 Jacksonville up, as you've seen with the stats. Negative 25 passing yards for the Chargers against 65 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. The offense is getting shut down today by the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. It's really rare to see a 2-0 lead going into halftime, and it's really rare to see negative 25 yards of passing going into the halftime. Is this another game of shutdown defense for the Jacksonville Jaguars? Did they shut down the Colts last week? Are they shutting down the Jaguars or the Chargers this week? We'll find out. Jay Cutler gets hurried, completes his pass. It's a 2-yard gain at number 36. 52 on the stop. Jay Cutler has been pressured all game long by this defense. Gerald McCoy and J.J. Watt with 3 sacks, leading to the safety in the end zone. Not a good day for the Chargers. J.J. Watt having a great day. Great day. Oh man, I don't know what's up with me today. I really don't. Second 8 coming up. 6 minutes left of the third quarter. Number 36, Lamar Miller gets the ball, finds a hole. First down run. Gang of 11. 5 rushes, 13 yards today. That continues the Chargers drive. They had a 3 wide receiver set. 3 wide receiver set again. There's Jared Cook on the outside. The pass play. Lamar Miller. It's intended. Number 10, the wide receiver. 5-yard gain. Martavis Bryant. Got the Banks on the stop. 2nd and 5 coming up. Jay Cutler drops back in the pocket. Finds a man wide open on the outside. Jared Cook, first down. The Chargers. Jay Cutler starting 5 for 6 today. After those cautious sacks, cautious plays, he's finally started getting on the rhythm. Their offense in general. First down, 46-yard line. Chargers get the ball over to Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller finding another gap behind, breaks one tackle. Down to the 31-yard line, a gang of 15. We've seen a lot of games this year with the Chargers get on a roll. We also see a lot of games this year as the Jaguars defense gives up a lot of points in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. That's where they struggle to stay in games as Lamar Miller gets stopped on the run. Only a gain of 2 by James Laurinaitis. 2nd and 8 coming up. 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. They are in field goal range as Jay Cutler and the Chargers hope to get a touchdown on this drive, as they've been shutting down the Jaguars offense all game long. As Lamar Miller, number 22, gets the catch. 3rd and inches coming up. David Wilson on the reception. Jay Cutler, only 1 incompletion today. How real is this? Not real at all. We're expecting the run play here. Lamar Miller, never mind. It is not. Jay Cutler gets sacked. The Dominican Sue. 4th down and 4 coming up. They gotta take the field goal. The only defensive player on this defensive line today does not have a sack is Cliff Averill. Everybody else has one. He's missing out on the fun today. As they kick it up, and it's good down the middle. 3-2. What a score. You just don't see these types of games. The Chargers going to get their first win on the season. Or will Jacksonville strike them with 0-3? And will they take their 2nd victory on the season last week again, closing on a really clutch drive by Blake Bortles and Lamont Klein to get their first one on the season. As the Jaguars will take their drive at the 23-yard line. Blake Bortles hoping to lead this team down the field for a possible field goal, even better, a touchdown. One safety in the back again. Blake Bortles hands the ball to Marshawn Lynch up the middle, a gang of 3 fighting for extra yards is what Marshawn Lynch does. They expect more from him this season, but they're just not receiving what they expected. 2nd and 7 coming up. 69 allowed yards today for passing by the Chargers, along with 29 rushing yards. Blake Bortles drops back, finds his man open on the out route, number 81, Andrew Corliss. He'll be shy of the first down. 3rd inches coming up. Last week, 318 yards. 78 today. Big difference. 3rd one coming up. They must get this first down. Marshawn Lynch out the middle. He does! Fights for the yards. He trucks over a guy. He got what he needed, and he knows it. Jason World's on the tackle again. This guy's been all over the field today. 16 seconds left of the third quarter. Blake Bortles finds his man for a first down. Number 89 down the sideline. For a first down to the 39-yard line, striking in field goal range. Blake Bortles knows that this game, it's a must. They got to win this game to stay within the standings of the division. 3-0 Titans, 1-2 Colts, and Jaguars, 0-3 Texans. We are heading to the fourth quarter. 3-2, Chargers up. What a defensive game this game. I never expected this much. 3-2, fourth quarter. It was 6-0 in week 1 or week 2 against the Redskins, Jaguars football. fourth quarter, they allowed 21 points. Not a good way to end the game. Just giving up over 20 points. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Jaguars. Blake Bortles to play action. Blake Bortles finds his man. It's incomplete. Next week, Steelers and Jaguar football, as both teams are 1-2. It will be at Jaguars. First down for Brandon Cooks. Blake Bortles finds his man open for a 16-yarder. That will continue their drive, as that was needed. That was on the last play. First down coming up at the 20-yard line in the red zone. Blake Bortles cannot throw an interception here. As they get the ball to Marshawn Lynch, cannot find a hole, a gain of 1. San Diego's defensive rank this season is 25, giving up only 33 yards today. 2nd and 9 coming up. Jason Wilson, another tackle, familiar name today. Blake Bortles drops back, finds a man open. He's got Andrew Corliss for a gain of about 5 yards. Blake Bortles today 124 yards. That's half of what he had last week. 3rd and 5 coming up. A field goal will still make this game a 2-point game. Just don't throw a pick, Blake, as he finds his man, Andrew Corliss. First down! He fights for it. Shoves his man over. Andrew Corliss. He wanted the first down. He got it as he trucks over number 21. More like just fighting or shoving him off. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. The defense showing the blitz here. Up the middle, A-gap. They get the ball to Marshawn Lynch. No holes, no holes, no holes. As he's stuffed behind the line of scrimmage for 2nd and goal coming up. Blake Bortles is the only man in the backfield. It's a possible wildcat. Possible screen. Chargers. Blake Bortles up the middle. Touchdown! Jacksonville! Blake Bortles takes it for himself for the lead. What will Jacksonville do? Gus Bradley saying go for 2 and the offense will stay on the field. Why not? 8-3 Jaguars. Blake Bortles scrambling, finds a man open. They got the 2-point conversion. Justin Hunter. Blake Bortles gets a touchdown pass. Well, 2-point conversion pass, because this doesn't count as a touchdown pass. But he's got a rushing touchdown today. To take the lead 10-3. Chargers will get the ball back with approximately 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Jay Cutler, you gotta throw a TD. Stay conservative. Don't feel pressured. You got plenty of time left. But you also gotta stay aware that the Jacksonville defense has been playing tough all game long. We are in for a very exciting ending. We'll see what will happen. Jay Cutler in the backfield. Drops back. He throws across him, and he finds a man open for a first down, a gain of 11. Or 14 on the catch. An out route left open. Four wide receivers set here, 1 running back in the back. Jay Cutler drops back and feels pressure, but he completes his pass still over the 19 for another first down. 8 for 9 today, 74 yards. Not gonna lie. I'm getting real ticked off at Twitch. It's not me. Other people are having the issue too, where it just stops broadcasting. This is the 6th time, so I'm sorry if it's all glitchy and there's parts cut off. That will be because of just thanks Twitch, because they love cutting things off, as we are during the play where Jay Cutler threw it past 18-yarder to Josh Morgan. We'll take it from there. J.J. Watt falls down, sent to Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler completes his pass over to Josh Morgan again for a gain of 5 yards. 90% completion percentage of the day, 79 yards. Three men deep for the Jacksonville defense. What are they doing? It's Jay Cutler, it's a screen. Number 10, Martavius Bryant strips out one player. First down. Gain of 5 yards. Jaguars defense must step up. 2-minute warning. Another close game. Back-to-back weeks for Jaguar fans. I bet you they gotta be on their heels right now. They cannot fall to 1-3 as Jay Cutler finds another man open. First down. No huddle offense. 2nd and inches. Minute 50 left. Jay Cutler, he shoves off a player. Will get dragged down by J.J. Watt. 4 sacks on the day. 3rd and 6 coming up. Jay Cutler drops back. And it's intercepted! Number 27. A Jay Cutler-like pass. Jonathan Banks. He read it. It's not game over yet. In the lights to Jonathan Banks as he picks it up in the end zone. And intended to Martavius Bryant. Both receivers. Jonathan Banks and Martavius Bryant fairly tall. Minute 30 left. Expect the Marshawn Lynch to get the ball here as they are trying to strip the ball out of Marshawn Lynch's hands. 2nd and 9 coming up. What a game so far for J.J. Watt and the Jaguars defensive line. Getting to the quarterback all game long. Marshawn Lynch gets the ball again and he goes absolutely nowhere for a loss of 1. 3rd down, 10 coming up. Mike McCoy not happy about how his team is playing today. It's been rough for Jay Cutler. Getting sense pressured all game long, sacked, giving up that safety. Not good as Jay Cutler hopes to get a revenge for a touchdown, but Kenny Stills, screen pass down the sideline, gets brought down at the 31-yard line. Jacksonville gets the first down. That will wrap up the game. Marshawn Lynch getting the first down run. That will wrap up the game. 11-yard rush of Marshawn Lynch. Minute remaining. One rush and that ends the game. Marshawn Lynch up the middle. A gain of 7 yards. Again, great defense by both teams. What a great game. We definitely didn't expect this to happen. We definitely thought this was going to be an offensive game. Both defenses have been struggling all year long, but it turns out that both defenses have stepped up and both offensive. As Pittsburgh travels to Jacksonville next week, both teams 1-2. We'll find out what the Steelers will be after this week, as Jacksonville will move to 2-2, 2-game win streak. I just want to say, guys, that I don't know if I want to stop streaming for now because Twitch, I don't know what's going on. Every time I do this, it's constantly saying that it's just, I don't know, keeps shutting me down and saying something went wrong. Please contact us. I don't know if I can deal with it anymore. Anyway, end of the game, 10-3 for your final score. Jacksonville wins, Chargers lose. Still no win for the Jacksonville, or the San Diego Chargers. I don't know why I keep trying to switch around both teams. It's been like that all game long. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy. I just want to be honest here, you know, I can't believe that Twitch, seriously, their servers suck. I can't record like this, man. What a great defensive game. I want to say that. You know, I didn't expect that to happen, but we came out strong, came out with another victory. 2 great games back to back. This division is starting to look really nice.